I started to make a Roblox tower defense game. So you might be thinking, where did I start? Well, this is day one. I made the map. Little custom logs, secret spawning thing, and little pathfinder parts around the map, just so you can find your way. Really basic. I'll probably update it later. I mean, like, the end is literally just a red square, like. But that's the first thing I did. The thing is, we're making some towers. So you have the archer noob, slowly upgrades, gets free arrows. This is his second to last form. I don't know why I pushed it like this. You get the scout, he gets a hat, he gets his cool sunglasses, then he gets another gun, and then you get the swordsman. Again, this one's really weirdly laid out for upgrades. Swordsman, one sword, then he gets a hat, then he gets a chestplate, then he gets the arms and legs, and then he gets a second sword, because he's just cool like that. You also have the lumberjack, starting with an axe, then he gets a shirt, then he gets a beard, and then he gets hair. And then we have the bomber, who's basically a suicide bomber. Hiroshima himself. Little bomb, dynamite, bigger bomb, super big bomb. I also haven't really animated this guy. So he's kind of, just to say, not closed, and the bomb doesn't bomb, if you know what I mean. Alright, so next, here's some of the animations. So this is the bow guys. So originally I had him kind of actually fire, but it's played like this. The moving thing off of him. Plays like this, but he holds onto the arrow, as you can see when it draws back here and shoots. The arrow doesn't move. I'm going to move it with a script eventually. Probably make it actually stick inside the enemies. So that's why it's just staying in his hand for now, because I'm lazy. Next we have the scout. So this is basically a spawn animation. Pulls out two guns. Kind of cool. And then here's his shooting animation. Little trigger. Kind of just pulls it back. I can show you it from the side. Pew pew. Pew pew. He's really just basic animations. He's like the basic tower. Everyone gets this guy for free. Alright, next up we have the swordsman. Basically his attacking animation. I don't know why this, it's supposed to be gray. I just forgot to color it gray, I guess, so you can kind of see the blue here. I'll fix it a bit. But you kind of see the blue that's supposed to be gray, and I'll show you the spawn animation. So he basically just spawns in as the kind of iconic goofy I lift up my sword. This guy I'm not showing animations because I'm not really done with him, and he kind of just has animations of this guy. But if he tries to slash with two swords, it doesn't really look as good. So I kind of want to make his own attacking animation. And then I also want to lift up his second sword for the spawning animation. But I just hadn't had time to really animate that yet. Next up we have the lumberjack. He kind of just has the same animations as the swordsman. Slash. Like it kind of works the same for him. So I didn't really feel the need to make one. He has the exact same idle animation. So I won't really show that on him. Now these guys, as you can see, I haven't even had time to animate them yet, so they all don't really have an animation, and they're just kind of reusing an animation right now from the lumberjack, because it basically looks the best on them so far. But I have to actually animate him tossing a bomb. And also this one, he's like barely holding it, so I have to also make the bomb a little bit bigger so it looks like he's holding it better. Like this one actually looks like he's holding it. Okay, so I basically made a wave system at HD admin after a week. This is basically my progress. Got a few tower buttons. The background's kind of bad. I'm probably going to start this out actually with a warrior, because warrior's kind of broken. I didn't really bounce this guy well. And he's really busted. Also, you can tell that I'm not even done to UI, because I have this. So it's like, this works. You can target. And I start using the weakest. Probably just going to keep on first though. Like this, you can tell I'm just not done. I've only done the upgrade. You can sell them. I'm not going to sell them because it's a waste of money. Okay, I think it gave you like 75% of your money back. There's a tower limit, 1 of 20. A lot of this kind of tempered UI. Like you can tell this isn't really lined up for this. Because this was a lot for testing and a lot of this is just me scripting. Also, if I turn the sound, I have sound off for a reason. But everything's kind of just gunshot noises right now. The music's temporary gunshot noise. Every tower makes a gunshot noise because I just not added sound effects yet. Right now, the first item that comes out is like the slow beacon. You can get them in clumps or separated. I'm planning on actually making them like side by side and not like in a line because this looks kind of dumb. And you also get the normal bacons, which are these fast bacons coming out. Then on wave 10 is the boss bacon, and then you win the game. This is probably just gonna be the tutorial. I'm gonna turn off the sound so I stop hearing gunshot noises. This is probably just gonna be the tutorial though, because it's just gonna be 10 waves to teach you how to play the game. I might actually make it 5 waves for this tutorial, so you actually know like to place towers and stuff. This guy, so upgrade 2, he gets this. And then this is where it gets kind of busted, because like I said, I didn't actually balance this guy. So he does basically 160 damage per second, which is really busted for the cash you're spending. Also, the cash system is also kind of busted, because I kind of raised it too much for testing, because I just want to make sure you can actually beat the game. So you kind of just get like too big of a multiplier right now. So I'm probably going to lower the multiplier, but yeah. Okay, gets the final phase, he's going to clear all these waves really easily. I guess you can probably put one like right here. You know, actually just like spawn kill. Because he has a 0.05. Oh, this one has a 0.05 cooldown. And does 40 star damage every time your cooldown triggers, which is really bad. And also total damage, total toss, I have to update. Not done that yet. It is multiplayer and mobile blue, so that's why I have this for like temporary button here to like cancel placement. So mobile users can actually play stuff. You also can like double tap to play stuff. I might make the mobile gameplay better because it is mobile. And like I said, tower buttons are temporary. I did make a game over screen. I did make a lobby. I can show a lobby after we finish this. I feel like the concept for this game is going to be you basically fight different enemies with your noob army. So let me show you different towers. Like here's Lumberjack. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. And then we also can put the archer back here. I do know one of his phases is kind of bugged. Also, Sport Expansion. I know I should have Sport Expansion. I completely forgot. But as you can see, when we place down another archer, I'm going to get cash. Which will be whenever his wave ends, or if I kill enough stuff. But his Sport Expansion just kind of just whips out an arrow. And like, slash you with it. This guy's also kind of busted. He does like 100 damage every like 5 seconds. He's going to have Splash in the future, just didn't have time to add that yet. You can also tell the range. The range is a little glitched because if someone's shooting, like for example this guy, and I decide, let's just say, last, I just start switching it, he's gonna start like randomly like changing. Like I can tell the range kind of just glitches out whenever he changes targets. So you do need to fix that. I do also need to make an end in actually a good map. I have some people working on it, which are to friends I don't pay. Content for this game is basically going to be you go to different maps, fight different enemies, and probably unlock a tower for most maps. Some maps will just be for gold, but a lot of maps will be a tower, because I feel like tower defense games are more fun when every map is unique. And not like how other tower defense games do it, where you have like 4 modes, and those are the only things you can play constantly. So that's why I'm going to do that. I feel like the first tower I'm going to give out is a Lumberjack. So he's not going to be available in the shop. But he will be available after being a map. He's also a little... As you can tell, I haven't implemented the hidden thing yet or anything. So it kind of says hid on the side, but just doesn't really... he doesn't actually really have hidden. Same with this guy, they all say that. And there's no hidden enemies yet, so I just haven't implemented that yet. I can actually show you the bomb name now. So you can tell, he just has the copied animation from the from the warrior. You can tell he's just like trying to slash them. I mean, it kind of works, but it's like, it works the best for him. And warrior Lumberjack, he gets like a C4, upgrade to a dynamite. I just kind of skipped it by accident. I clicked it too many times. I will probably give this guy clothing because he kind of is just a naked noob. I do definitely want to keep the scout pretty much naked with only like glasses, because he's kind of like, ooh, I get a gun, and then he kind of just upgrades and gets a cool little hat, and he gets like a second gun whenever I get Andrew Gash. I will have like the max tower equipment, probably like 5. I also need script support towers. This is day 1, so and I'm basically doing a solo project. Some of my friends who are really new to this, kind of just building me a map, so it's basically a solo. I don't have a team, so this will probably take me a long time to actually finish. I feel like the game will leave a Discord server in the description. I have the game link there if you want to like it. You can also play test whenever I like update it, just to test it myself. Because I do have it open to the public. I just basically just have this and then a TP system into the lobby that actually does have reserved TPE. So you do actually get like actually I can show you the scripts. You do actually get teleported well, because it makes sure it reserves your access code, teleport to the server, does all of that. And it's also going to teleport you for like whatever cache you get. Right now I have the cache set to... So if you play now, you might actually get an advantage. Because for testing, I have the cache set to whatever cache you end around with. So if you end a cache of like 9,000, you might have like 9,000 caches spent on units for free. And then I also have to nerf the caches. Okay, this is final round. That's Big Bacon. Get this cool little victory screen. I do want to change some fonts. I feel like this has to be smaller too. Back to the lobby button's too big. Of course, I can't really click it because this is studio, and it's like actually lagging my game because it's trying to teleport me, but it can't because it's studio. This is basically the game also ends. I can also show you the game over screen if I stop it and let me actually skip the wave where we will have this kind of system I have. It's just temporary for like testing, supporting little maps. We'll have 100 Big Bacons. I should have made it super fast bacons. Whatever. Wait. Oh, I put it on wave 0. Oops, I'm not supposed to put something on that wave. I meant to put this on... Actually, let me super fast bacon. This is a temporary thing I was testing and like instantly ending. I meant to put it on wave 3 though, and no, we did do that. So 100 super fast bacons just to end the game, show you the game over thing. Alright, so as they come around, they will just end the game here. Here's the super fast bacon. Game over, name the next thing, get the final cash. Yeah. I can also show you the lobby in a second. And I'm just hoping people enjoy this whenever I'm actually done with this, because I'm just slowly doing stuff. Let me show the lobby. So far it's kind of just broken. Alright, you got the lobby. Got the shop. So far it's just this, and then like I have a system where you go inside and it actually gives you lobby TP. And it's just one elevator for testing. I have it as like 10 seconds because I feel like 10 seconds is fine for like a player's thing. I may make it longer to like 20. I'm still debating. Teleport to you goes down. I get this error code because it's studio. HTTP is forbidden because it's studio. You can't TP in studio. I can still jump in here. Hello. There will be a loading screen later on. But it's supposed to just TP when you go down. And then it will bring the elevator back up when everyone's teleported. But kind of a problem with that because it's studio, so it's just not gonna even bring the elevator back up. Instead of stuck here, there's also an exit button that you had until it teleports you, but yeah. It's also supposed to be whenever a player leaves or goes down there, so I also took account for that. But this will be Devlog 1. I will get a future update when I make a lot more towers in progress and actually make the map look good. This is an example and also what I'm going to do for the game. And also I just want to see how people like this. Also, I haven't posted on here for a while, so subscribe. Servers at the bottom if you want to join and like play. server size is like 50. You could like just hop into 4 people right now, play around. Everything's kind of busted. I would recommend Warrior because he's really busted, and if you want a range towers, it's really good. Who would be the best? I think the Archer is probably the better one, but the Warrior is the best right now. I will be making more towers. Actually, makes this game look better because right now, just you can tell I really done it in scripting and then slowly building temporary stuff. Like this is just the elevator. It's like one part for waiting for player thing. I just might make this into a GUI. I was debating doing an actual parts thing, or maybe actually I don't have a background. I might do that. But yeah, subscribe, join the Discord server. The game will be coming out eventually. I will probably say in the future devlog when I'm closer. And I'll see you guys next time. I will be posting like maybe weekly about this. I'll kind of see how I'm doing on this project. But yeah, bye. Also, I really want to make a tower defense game. I really hope this gets popular.